Very interesting and significant table, as you can see yourself, that what you see here appears in 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, really 4 verses. Yeah, in chapter, the last of 35 and 36. All in one book, Numbers definitely. So what you see here, so it is minimal in the old Torah. Sofen Torah, Torah code, and who is involved with this? Sons of Joseph. The pay is sharing with sons of Joseph. So amazingly, telling us what we already showed, that the Torah codes are connected with Joseph, son of Joseph. Amazingly, to make even it stronger, besides the word sofen, which is a code, you have the very small skip of dilug. In fact, it is adilug. You don't see the A, but it's adilug. Yeah? And which means a skip. So this clearly shows you the connection with the code, Torah code, and later skip with sons of Joseph. It is interesting in the continuation of this, you can see yourself, it is the same place. Right? You can see the number, and this is in chapter 35. Before we saw the last verses, but now it is a little bit higher. So what you have here, you have here the code. Now this is parallel. And I said many times, according to Dr. Ottenberg, that we are using his program, he became religious Orthodox Jew after seeing this phenomena from Professor Rips, and himself wrote a book about the course, all his truths. So he said when they are parallel, if it is in short places, one chapter, definitely in one place, and parallel, what we have here the word hakod, the code before we saw sofen, but sofen is a real Hebrew, and hakod is also used, not basically is not really Hebrew, but still is used a lot, and when it's used, we are use it. Here we have Geulah, because all the idea of the code we say to do with Messiah, here you have Mashiach, Messiah, code of Messiah. This is part of the process of redemption, we said, yeah. Then we have parallel Eliyahu, very lucky refers to Eliyahu Rips, and refers Matityahu. Amazing, also he's working with Rips doing codes, but parallel to him in such a way, the code and Matityahu and Eliyahu in the same place, by the way, yeah? In the same place what we saw before, you see the same verses. This is the end of Lamed A. Now I brought another one, which is also very significant, and it also shows the connection between the code to the son of Joseph. Kodim, son of Joseph, and here you have Rips, yeah. You have Rips here, yeah, and son of Joseph and within, and the Messiah. And all of these are really connected with the documentary we did, Ketz LaChoshech, clearly connecting, as we saw in many YouTubes, that the idea of the codes, son of Joseph, have to do with the end of darkness. So very, very interesting, very significant, yeah. This is minimal best meeting, yeah. And in fact, I think that the skip is hey must be also the minimal, because I couldn't say hey because they said afterwards, and also in such a small place. So another interesting and significant table to show us that the course have to do with Messiah, with redemption. There are many times redemption here, but you not write all of them. You have redemption here, you have redemption here, and you have redemption here, no? Great redemption will be when you will have the code. So very interesting and significant tables. That's the statistics that you will have codes with son of Joseph, with Rips together. The Messiah and the God is definitely People need common sense, but I don't know if people like too much to use their common sense, because then you will have to believe in the Torah to keep Shabbos and so on. So people don't like it too much. So interesting and significant table about Son Joseph, the Bible code, and the letter skip.